Blue Scuti, the original game crasher, Sodium, Mr. Sodium Overdose, Mr. High Blood Pressure. My God, I know that feels. Let's go ahead and get this started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's our first match of the blue bracket. Of course, Blue Scuti, known the world around. Thanks for the 3, 2, 1 countdown bits. K9 watching Tetris. Blue Scuti, known the world around for being the boy who crashed Tetris. After 34 years, someone finally beats Tetris. So, yeah, amazing. And Sodium, known the world around just for, maybe not the world around, but known in Boston as the winner of the Boston Tea Parody qualifier thingamajig in January. Of course, Blue Scuti also a CTM Masters event winner, December 2023. That was a very eventful month. Won Masters that month after, crashing the game, being the first one. Also won the Kansas City Regional that month as well. So a huge month, and of course top 4 in CTWC 2023. So, one of the best several month periods for a player there, winning a regional, winning a Masters, top 4 CTWC, and making worldwide news. Not so bad. Sodium hasn't really done any of that, but we love Sodium. He's finished 3 times in the top 4 in CTM. That was back in the golden days, though. 21, the 2021, 2020. Players have never faced off in CTM before. They have one match that they've played against each other. That's a current season of CTL. Scuti swept Sodium, so Sodium looking to exact a little bit of revenge. 129 here, Scuti looking for a bar just to uncover that. Doesn't want to make any more gaps or holes, but all right, keeping it open. And that bar is going to uncover that right side. Scuti, a roller, and known for being kind of aggressive. I got to admit, I was shocked when I saw Blue Scuti and how aggressive he was. CTWC. But Scuti's like, oh yeah, that's not aggressive. I just kind of, do whatever I feel like doing. All right, Tetris for Blue Scuti. Sodium out ahead, though, 208. And Scuti at 189. K9 watching Tetris cheers 500 bits, says compensation cheer for Miles and Dog hating on Sodium. Oh, and K9 also with the 3, 2, 1 countdown bit says go Sodium go. Retro Cabeza, thanks for the 12 viewer raid. Jacinta wants people to stop saying scoots. I'm regretting putting scoots out there in the world. You don't want that nickname to follow you. You don't want to be like a 38-year-old guy people are still calling Scoots. .306 Blue Scuti, 281 Sodium. Right, we dropped a couple of frames there, folks. Sorry about that. It's apartment internet. We do have, mega internet. Let me go ahead and refresh Sodium. And again, it might not be our internet. Let me refresh Sodi. See if he's... Alright, he's good. Sometimes it's Twitch. Oh, we actually have Sodium backwards on camp. So we should probably fix that. I'm ill prepared today. 423 Blue Scuti, 404 Sodium. Here, we'll flip it around. Dan V gonna be really mad. Oh, it won't let me flip it around. It's like grayed out. I don't know why that is. Well, I guess we're stuck with it. We'll flip around the other way in the next game. Dan V will be so mad. Tetris for Blue Scuti, 473, 452 sodium. Yeah, Sodi's looking away from his pieces just because the previous inhabitants of that slot here at OBS, I must have flipped them around last month. K9 watching Tetris has gifted a sub to Bendy. Thank you so much, K9, for the sub. Of course, it's a good time to remind you that, if you are an Amazon Prime member, you have a monthly Twitch Prime sub, 543 transition for Blue Scuti, 545 sodium. So neck and neck. Yes, you do get a free Twitch Prime subscription that you can apply to the streamer of your choice. It's use it or lose it. So, sometimes use it on us. Why not? It's really easy. It's free. It costs you nothing over and above what you've already paid Amazon. And if you don't use it, it just goes literally, it's like Jeff Bezos's yacht fund. He's going to buy another yacht. You don't want that, do you? I mean, I guess unless you work for a yacht company, which I don't. I would. 625 Blue Scuti, Tetris Sodium 625. 40-point separation in score for these two players, 2 lines apart. All right, triple there down the middle for Blue Scuti to open up that Tetris well, and he gets the Tetris 689 and another one 718. These two players are close. Sodium with that long bar to the left, little awkward. Going to use the next one to get the Tetris, not to fix the left. But he gets one. He's fixing it. He's set up for a Tetris again. There's a Tetris Scuti 746. There it is for Sodium 747. Say My Name says, I love corporate greed. I'm okay with it. Tetris Scuti, 817, 868 for Sodium. Oh, it says round 2. Sorry about that. FCR Play says, isn't awkward an interesting word? If you remove the RD at the end, it becomes a palindrome. Also, if your name is Dr. Awkward, then that is also a palindrome. Like DR Awkward. Dr. Awkward, by the way, sounds like a great screen name, so somebody better snap that up right now. $986 Blue Scuti. Max out here for Sodium on 27. Yeah, somebody go make Dr. Awkward right now. It's taken by a musical artist. Yeah, I mean, that's not... I never said it was original, but it occurred to me. There are very, very few, new ideas, right? If you thought something, someone else has probably thought of it. And, before there was internet, A97 into 29 for Blue Scuti, he set up for a Tetris. Before there was internet, you would have no idea, and you thought you were, the most original person in your social circle, and then you just, internet comes, you start looking up everything you thought you made up, and everybody made it up. B45 Scuti, his board is climbing. He gets a Tetris over to the right side, so he knocked this back down. B83, Sodium, B40. All right, Sodium's bringing this, Scuti's bringing this down. Well, so is Sodium. But Sodium's board is slightly more awkward. Scuti, a bit lower on the board. All right, Scuti trying to set up for a Tetris. He's at C21. Sodium at B67. He's trying to bring this down. Sets up the delayed burn with the long bar. 50,000 points behind Sodium. So that's C45 Scuti. B87 Sodium overdose. Got a bunch of stuff over in that column 10. At some point wants to maybe get that Tetris, but scaling a bit, you know, he's keeping it close. He's within one or two. He's within 2 Tetrises of Scuti. Scuti gets another Tetris though, D10. Sodium is at CO3, 100,000 point lead. So it's going to take at least 3 Tetrises to sort of catch up here for Sodium. And Blue Scuti gets another one. So Scuti scaling, adding the Tetrises here at the end. Trying to put the give a knockout blow to Sodium, force him to go even more aggressive. Very smart. Sodium trying to get pieces over to the right. Time running out. 18 more lines for Scuti, 26 more lines for Sodium. Sodium's board looking dire, and he is gonna top out at C30. Scuti is good. He gets a Tetris here to get the F. 6 more lines to go. And looking for that rollover. And selling out that stack to get it. Gets the long bar over and gets the rollover. Blue Scuti, the 0-1-4 to the C3-0. There you go. GG's game 1. All right, it is game number 2. Blue Scuti up 1-0 after rolling over the score. 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, LTZ. We got LTZ. Good. I didn't check that time. I could have messed up really bad. Again, Mike says, I wish there was more info on the screen, like number of games played, Tetris percent, and more. Yeah, Dan V will give us some of that stuff in the edited version, but for the like real-time things like Tetris rates, the tech for that, it's good in a controlled environment like CTWC, like it works, but in a home environment, it's actually really hard to get that working when you've got players playing on their own home setups. It's actually quite a challenge, but you know, things like record and stuff like that, I'm trying to include some of that stuff. Well, I'm working to find a way to include that stuff without cluttering up the actual play screen. So thanks for the feedback. All right, 119 Sodium, 161 Blue Scuti, setting up that long bar in column 9 to get Tetris ready, and gets another bar for the Tetris. Real Band says, what about cards with stats and facts before the games like they used to do in CTWC? Yeah, I'm endeavoring to do something like that soon. Blue Scuti passing up a line spin opportunity to take a Tetris. Oh my God, he should be banned from competition. Marfram says, why not have their fair median score on screen and update it mid-game? I mean, we need to pay Marfram more to do that. 275 Blue Scuti, 194 now at 217 for Sodium. You know, give Marfram a whole stats team, build an API. That's what we need. .301 Blue Scuti, 218 now 244 Sodium Overdose. Blue Scuti, you know, on the I've seen him recently on the 10 million grind. Maybe not as actively as some of the others, but has a PB of 6.8 million, which is insane. I mean, it just sounds nuts. Oh, Sodium, kind of last second getting that long bar in there. Sounds insane. I mean, back in the day, it was like, oh my God, will anyone ever get a 1.3? If you're like, nah. It was like, will anyone ever get a 1.4? Maybe, but what 1.5? No, that's clearly impossible. No one will ever get 1.5. Right, Hydrant? 422 Blue Scuti 282 Sodium. Sodium got a long bar over 305. So Scuti right now with about 117,000 point lead. Pretty good. Sodium right now I have listed it with a 2.1. Sleepy Lizard says, is it possible to hit 700K for the level 19 transition? Yes, it is. I believe the it's somewhere around 754, something like that, if you get all Tetrises. Dojo the game. No, I'm sorry. Alfalfa says, what do y'all think the world record will be at the end of 2024? That's a good prop bet. My guess it'll be somewhere around, it'll be 13. Someone's just going to go ham, super aggressive the whole way. 13 million. Tetris Scuti 608. So Scuti with just about 100,000 point lead. Sodium setting up here. What's he going to do? He's going for the column 4 Tetris. He's not moving that over, even though 19 is approaching. Scuti with the Tetris 636. Huge transition. And there is one down the middle for Sodium. He's going to take a skim. Scuti is in at 637. Gets another one. 662. And Sodium going to column 4 Tetris into 19 at 562. There's a dirty from Scuti, 688. And there's one from Sodium. Scuti with another one set up. And gets it, 717 here on level 20. Who does Sodium talk to throughout his matches? Yeah, he's just got, well, it's actually no one. He's just pretending. And he's wearing that headset so he doesn't look weird. No, he's got all... He's got friends in there that sort of keep him grounded, you know? You just kind of... For some of these players, just having someone to conversate with is, you know, almost like you almost kind of need a distraction because you'll, like, overthink. Sodium 730, 858 Scuti. $150,000 point lead for Scuti right now. He's literally not even saying words out loud. His just lips are moving. Right? All right, Sodi going to survive that and get a Tetris 812. And Scuti with a Tetris 993 on 26. And another Tetris Scuti. He's got the max out on 26. About 180,000 point lead on Sodium right now. Whereas yesterday's action, we saw. Oh my God, am I blanking? Who was down by 300K yesterday? See, my memory is just terrible. Oh, Sodium, that square to the left. That's a little worrisome, but gets a dirty Tetris. Yeah, Gerald was down by 300K. At the 29 transition and came back to win that game. So 180, no problem. Scuti, another Tetris. There's one for Sodium, but he needs to bring this stack down to have something decent to work with into 29. And there we go. We have transition 998 Sodium, B79 for Scuti. So Scuti has a good lead here, up over 200,000 points now. Sodium's left side is a mess and hangs the bar, and that's going to do it for Sodium in game number 2. If you want to play it out, Scuti, that's fine. You don't want your fair median score to take a hit. And we've only got one bracket to do today. You want to get those back-to-back rollovers in competition, right? We're in the stat padding era of classic Tetris, thanks to Scout and Marfram. Oh, I'm getting Discord. All right, Scuti set up for a Tetris column 8, and he gets it. What's he gonna do here? Oh no, and he can't get that J to the left or the bar, so he's gonna F's in chat for Scuti. He's got an F. All right, both players are ready. Scuti up 2 games to none. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Scuti wants to win right now. Sodium needs to win a game to stay in the tournament. By the way, remember, ctm.gg/Matcherino. The prize pool currently stands at, I missed that one. $1,500 even. So we had a contribution from a massive Zebra in the amount of $26.47. I didn't see the notification, but thank you so much, Zebra, to get us to $1,500 even. I would love to see more of these 1s and 2s and 5s and $10 contribution from a broader amount or a broader array of people in the community. Sodium, that is not probably the ideal placement, but he's going to go to work fixing that. I think it's, definitely we appreciate the large contributions from, the big ballers of the Tetris support community. But, I think the sustainability for this whole thing looks like, a lot of people chipping in small amounts as well. So that would be great. $1, $2, $5, $10. Easy peasy. But yeah, thanks so much, Zebra. ctm.gg/Matcherino to contribute to the prize pool. It's easy. Laurel with a $25 contribution. Thank you, Laurel. At what prize pool is monthly Tetris profitable? Prize pool, none of it goes to monthly Tetris. Jay Nugent subbed on Twitch. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Really appreciate that, Jay Nugent. Yeah, the prize pool doesn't go. But if you're asking, basically, if we get the same amount going to the channel as goes to the prize pool, we would be afloat. We wouldn't be profitable, but we'd be in a lot better shape. Like overall, if you add up like YouTube and Twitch and Patreon. Whatever else is out there. $266 Scuti, $223 Sodium. $18.21 from Scout to bring us to 154,321. Thank you so much, Scout, for the contribution. And Jay Nugent is gifted a tier 1 sub to Huckax, 312, Blue Scuti, 275 Sodium. Thank you, Jay Nugent. Where can you find the matches? If you go to this, takes you right there. We got to reorg that website. All right, Tetris down the right side for Sodium 343. There's one. Blue Scuti 404. When is Mega Masters? Qualifying for Mega Masters is this month, and it all starts taking place in March. Normally, the plan is to have it in April, but March is extra long. Now, of course, I didn't realize, and everyone said, oh, you got to do it in March. You got 5 weekends. I didn't realize one of those weekends was Easter. And so some people don't play on that final weekend. So I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. I can be flexible. Oh, if you want the schedule of when the... Oh, I see. The person was asking, how do I know the schedule? Well, the schedule, yeah, that is updated. It all comes together very quickly because it has to do with the player's availability. So the best place to follow that is go to our Discord, ctm.gg/Discord. There's an events tab up at the top of the channel list. And that is the place to follow that. But it changes a lot just because the player's availability can sometimes change on a dime. Turn on a dime? Whatever. 566 Blue Scuti 488 Sodium. Oh, people have all kinds of questions. Does CTM earn more per viewer on YouTube or on Twitch? We take in more from YouTube. 1234 from Bergen Grant to get us to 155555. But almost all of Twitch is because of bits and subs. Like ad revenue is like pretty much zero. Not a lot. But there's more community support on Twitch and more ad support on YouTube. Very interested. 603 on 19 for Scuti. He's going to get Tetris 698, 548 for Sodium. I mean, I don't normally like talking about that stuff, but if someone's going to ask, I'll answer it. Why not? All right, another Tetris Scuti 691. Oh, Sodium there. Did not get the perfect clear. Not get the long bar. Well, we have to set up some of the channel memberships on YouTube too. That's kind of my next thing here the next few days now that I have some time. All right, Scuti in a little bit of a dig. Has not had too many digs this match so far. This one's going to resolve fairly quickly. 788. Sodium at 719. Needs to win this game to stay in the tournament. J Magic says the old no max out left behind might have to become no rollover left behind. Yeah, true. This year, we limited Mega Masters simply to the top 64 players, regardless of score and no thresholds or anything like that. But next year, could totally see being no rollover left behind. We'll see. So Sodium has closed the gap a little bit. He's at 840 and 4 lines behind. Scuti, 856. So virtual dead heat. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, Bergen. So we just need another $445.45 to get to our $2,000 incentive, and that allows us to pay the top 8 instead of the top 4. So really appreciate you folks as you help us inch closer and closer to that goal. Grub Smack just subbed on Twitch. Thank you, Grub Smack. Tier 1, 3 months. Max out for Sodium on 27. Jammin' Boomershine says this music is hype. Yes, go to flexstyle.bandcamp.com. Check out more from this artist, including a new release with physical releases, CD, cassette, and vinyl. Not Bergen, sorry, just subbed on Twitch. Thank you. A77 Sodium. Scooty's got the max out on 28. And a little bit of an awkward board into 29. So does Sodium. So Sodium's got the 70,000 point lead, but has some work to do. Tetris for Scooty, A61. You cannot rest on your laurels here. If you're Sodium, you've just got to clear this down as quickly as possible and then go, go, go. I mean, Scooty is just too good now. $10.96 contribution, making a palindrome from Roman. Thanks, 156651. We love our palindromes and patterns. We are our Tetris community after all, so we love our patterns. Sodium's board starting to climb a little bit. Bergen is gifted a tier 1 sub to the community, going to Mystical. Thank you so much. B35 Sodium, C36 Scooty. So 100,000 point lead. Sodium's board climbing. He's going to top out. And Scooty is good in game number 3, sweeping Sodium out of the tournament. Sodium, we love having you. You played good. Bergen is gifted another sub. Thank you so much. To Dojo, the game library. We'll watch Scooty go for those back 3, back 1.5. Sodium, always good to have you. Hope to see you again. Now Scooty going for back 3, back 1.5 in comp. He's going to top out at the D90. No big deal. He's got the sweep. Scooty, don't go anywhere. I mean, you can go somewhere, but come back quickly. All right, we're going to run a quick ad on Twitch. We'll be back with our next matchup, which is going to be Dog playing Tetris and Eyeball, the Canadians. There you go. Hey, everybody. This is your old pal, Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.